Hello there, you sexy morphos. This is Chris from TechSpert, and I'm here with one of the biggest, beastiest Bluetooth blasters I've ever had the privilege of testing, the Marshall Tufton. Costs 350 quid here in the UK, so certainly ain't cheap, but if you're going to be rocking a bit of a garden party, you want something to carry about that's still going to pack a pretty big punch, this seems to be the one to do it. What I'm going to do now is get it fully unboxed. We'll run through the specs, the features and everything, and then we'll zip a couple of days into the future and I'll give you my in-depth thoughts on the audio quality, battery life and all those other bits. And for more on the latest and greatest tech, please do poke subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! So let's see what you actually get inside the box. Handy little quick start guide. And the power cable as well. As you can see, quite a compact little effort. Unfortunately, it is a European plug, so I'm going to have to use an adapter to get it all powered up. And there we have it, the Marshall Tufton, absolute beast of a Bluetooth speaker. Now Marshall bills the Tufton as a portable speaker, which technically it is. You can pick it up and carry it about when you need to, but of course at 5 kilos you won't want to be lugging it far. It's basically designed to be dragged out into the garden when needed, carried from room to room, and of course you can shove it in the boot of the car and take it to festivals, things like that, but you definitely wouldn't want to be lugging it around all day long. Now the Marshall Tufton speaker stands at almost 14 inches tall, and it basically resembles a guitar amp. Even the very handy carry handle is designed to look just like a guitar strap, which is a really nice detail. That leathery surface seems to be very hard wearing from our testing time so far, so I was happy to just chuck the Tufton down in a heap of soil and knock it about without worrying over ruining the aesthetics. And you thankfully get plastic corners as well to really help out with the general ruggedness. Now the Tufton unfortunately isn't fully water resistant, unlike some rivals. The IPX2 rating means it can survive basically water dripping on it from above at an angle of no more around 15 degrees for around 10 minutes or so. I definitely would not like it if you spray or splash water on the thing. In other words, it's basically fine to use outside in a light downpour, but that's pretty much the limit. Pairing with the Tufton is nice and easy as well. All you need to do is turn the speaker on and then press this little Bluetooth button on the side here. That sound means it is now in pairing mode. Then just dive into the settings on your connected device and you should see it pop up in the menu there. All you need to do is select it and boom, we are connected. There's full Bluetooth 5 support, of course, and I found that the connectivity tends to stay strong up to a range of about 10 to 12 meters. After that, it starts to occasionally get a little bit jittery. I'm about 12 meters away from my phone right now, and there is the occasional little stumble, as you can tell right there. So yeah, I definitely say keep your smartphone, your tablet, whatever you are streaming for, fairly close to the Tufton to avoid that kind of jitter and cutout. And with your Tufton wirelessly connected, it is time to kick back and enjoy the crazy good sound that this beastly blaster offers. This thing is absolutely built for parties, smashing out sound at up to 102 decibels. And it isn't monodirectional either, you do get a rear-facing driver in there too. The sound is obviously more powerful coming from the front, but you can still position the Tufton fairly close to the middle of an area and you get a pretty decent spread of audio. Now, the Tufton has full support for AptX streaming, as you can see there, though there's no support for aptX HD sadly, but it doesn't really matter too much as the sound quality is still the mutt's nuts. I love how you get proper physical controls for the bass and the treble as well as the volume, so you can tinker around to get your preferred output, and the difference is immediately clear. Knock that bass up and the results are pounding, so rock and dance enthusiasts are basically sorted. Although thankfully those thrashing guitars and pounding drums don't drown out the vocals on any of the songs that we tested either. As if the design and everything else didn't already give it away, this thing is really built for rock and metal music, but everything else we tested, including classical all the way up to happy hardcore, sounds nice and crisp and clear and full-bodied. Unfortunately, those controls are limited to the volume, the bass and the treble. There's no way to play or pause your tracks or skip them either, which is a bit of a shame. Of course, one of the other benefits of this massive speaker is the seriously capacious battery. I found that you get almost 20 hours of life from a full charge, pretty much unheard of from any other Bluetooth speakers that I've tested, with a 100% recharge taking just under 3 hours. So basically, if you want a great sounding wireless Bluetooth speaker that you can take away all weekend long and not have to worry about plugging it back in or anything like that, you're basically sorted. And that right there is what we think of the Marshall Tufton speaker. What do you reckon? Is it your next Bluetooth speaker? Definitely let us know in the comments down below. And please do poke, subscribe and ding that notifications bell for more on the latest and greatest tech. Cheers everyone.